Yes, hello, it's Neil, and in this workshop I'd like to talk to you about takeaway newsletters. Now, at the end of this workshop, I'm going to offer you a special free trial. There's a limited number, but let's get into the reasons why you should have a takeaway newsletter for your business. And after all, when a customer comes in, if you had a dine-in business, you wouldn't ignore them. So why ignore them when you're cooking food? You've worked hard, you've been quite frantic at making great food, great takeaway food, and it's going out to Just Eat, Deliveroo, Uber Eats, etc. And you're just ignoring those customers. Now, I've spoken to hundreds of takeaway owners and they say, well, we've tried printed menus, they don't really work. And of course they don't work, but there's no tracking mechanism to know and have the understanding of the knowledge of the result. So let me tell you the first thing. The first thing is that the reason why you should have a takeaway newsletter is because it's your silent salesman. Excuse me. And that silent salesman will help to sway, persuade, and ultimately convert customers to order from you direct. The other big thing, number two, is that it's not digital, it's offline, so it isn't hidden, it's not out of sight, and it's, the root cause of why sales are down. I know there's the economy, there's turbulent times, etc., but the root cause is that you don't have enough attention for your takeaway brand. And if you have a digital system, that will help, but the printed newsletter that goes out with every order will get attention. So here's some examples. Here's a copy of Three Rooms Indian, where Jalal is using the newsletters. We've got Tito's Kitchens, and we've also got Jay at Pizzazz Pizza that's using it with special offers. So that's quite powerful to understand the power of takeaway newsletters. Number three is really that we have a done-for-you service, and we have copywriters, we have designers, we'll lay it out, we'll create the assembly of that page. It can be a one-page or a two-page printed version to get you real standout and really dominate your local area. So it's a done-for-you service. Number four, it's what's called salesmanship in print. So you can't beat direct response salesmanship in print, and that means that we have a compelling headline, we have a compelling offer, we have a call to action, we include a QR code and a promo code to make all this work. Reason number five is that I come from a direct mail background where I've had two major ventures that have been in excess of £1 million. Here's an example of one of my newsletters for those ventures and the compelling headline. And you can see it starts off how to, and it's quite a powerful headline. So as they say, don't take gardening advice from people with clean hands. So I've built two previous businesses off the back of newsletters. So it's a great way of having your own publication and for getting standout. Customers want to see what you're doing with your business, and this is how you tell them. So there's no postage, and direct mail is very expensive to post today, but there's no postage. And the reason for that is because you're sending your printed newsletter out with every order to the right customer at the right time with the perfect message. So it's quite key, and it's a powerful strategy. So what will we talk about in the newsletter? Well, it's three things really. The first one is, and this is point number 6 as to why you should have a takeaway newsletter, because we will announce and we will promote your app. And you should have an app. We can help you with that if you want us to, or you can get your own, it's cool. Next thing, we will talk about your loyalty. There needs to be customer loyalty, and you need to tell customers, because ultimately if a customer doesn't know, it isn't their fault. It's yours as a business owner and mine as a marketer that the customer doesn't know. And number 3 that we will announce to customers, that's really number 8 in our top 10 list to have a takeaway newsletter, is all about celebration takeaways. So what's happening today is that people, friends, family, so if you and I were buddies, we'd say, I might say to you, look, let's not go out to the restaurant tonight. We don't have to worry about parking, babysitting, organising a table, leaving in time so someone else can come in, all of that kind of hassle. Let's have a takeaway at home. The kids can watch a movie and we will have a big takeaway. So what that means is that if there are big local takeaways, they need to be yours. And ultimately, marketing is about giving people a choice, but we want them to choose you, and the newsletter will do that. Now, reason number 9 is an old strategy, and it's about being 3 feet away from gold. And there are many stories about this. In fact, there's an amazing book that if you do want to download it, you can get a copy online, and it's called Acres of Diamonds in Your Own Backyard. And it's just about somebody who was searching for gold continually and looking all over the place, decided to sell and move across country, only for the person that bought the house found the gold in the back garden. So it's closest around us, and we need to focus on that, and we need to follow up with people who are ordering your food, even if it's through the third-party platforms. So I guess number 10 is that you can do this on your own. You have 3 choices, really. You can do this on your own. We can show you how to do it, or we can do it for you. But what I would say to you is that what was working a year ago is no longer working now. Hope and pray that people will order or reorder isn't working. It isn't enough. And we've got to work much smarter, much harder than ever before. So, as I said at the beginning of this workshop, I wanted to make you an offer. If you would like to get in touch and tell me about your restaurant, we don't need any more than a 5-minute conversation, then I will prepare and assemble and create and design a newsletter that's all about your restaurant. I will use your photographs. There's none of my branding. It's all about your business. And I'll prepare that for 0 cost. Now, the way to qualify for that is I need to know that you are seriously in the takeaway game. You need to be ambitious to grow your takeaway business, and you need to be responsive. So I'm not going to work with people who won't respond or take a week to get back to me. We're talking about fast action here, fast growth, fast testing to find out what really works for your business. So you can just WhatsApp me on my number. It's 07831 571 890 with the words bigger takeaways, and I'll be straight in touch. Thanks for listening, and I really look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you very much.